Hey guys, so we're going to take our cauliflower soup that we just made and we are going to transform it into a loaded cauliflower chowder. Now I usually like to do this the next day because it gives the soup that we made a chance to absorb all of the awesome flavors and become something better than it was the day before. So what I'm going to do now is let this heat up. It's going to come to a simmer and then we're going to throw in all of the yummy goodness that we need to make it an awesome chowder. It's going down. Okay, so my soup has started to bubble a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle in some of my Parmesan. And Parmesan is not typically used in a chowder, but we want to have it have a little bit more bite than normal. So I'm going to go ahead, after the Parmesan, throw in some milk. I'm going to give it a nice little stir. And I'm going to let all of those ingredients emulsify to become a nice creamy chowder. Now you can see that the color has changed a little bit, which is good. That's what you want. And the Parmesan is going to help the milk thicken up in the soup to create a chowder-like consistency. Oh yeah. So as you can see here, I still have little bits of Parmesan on my spoon. You don't want that. If you have that, that either means that your soup is not up high enough as far as temperature or that you're not stirring enough. You really want to mix it in so that it all blends in together. And if for some reason your soup is still too thick, or maybe I should say chowder, you just want to add a little bit more milk. Now, typically in a chowder, you want to add cream, but because this is a cauliflower soup and it's already thick and has a very creamy consistency, I'm going to go ahead and just add milk, which will still have the same effect as cream in a chowder. So at this point, after you add in your milk and your Parmesan, because you have diluted your soup a little bit, in order to make it into a chowder, you're probably going to want to re-season it just a little bit. And you're only going to do this because you did dilute it a little bit with the milk and the parm. So I'm just going to go ahead and add a little bit more salt and pepper just to enhance the flavors that are already there. I'm going to stir that in and just make sure it tastes the way that it should. After this, I'm going to go ahead and throw it in a bowl, and I will throw in some fresh parsley, chives, and bacon in order to make it a loaded cauliflower chowder. All right. All right, so I put my yummy cauliflower chowder into a bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and load it up. So first things first, while it's nice and hot, I'm going to throw on some cheese. You don't have to do this, but we're loading it, so why not? I'm going to go ahead and also throw on some bacon that I fried and chopped up. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw on some parsley from my garden, which always gives it a nice bite and earthiness, and then some chives. Isn't that beautiful? And if you're real ballsy like I am, you throw on a little bit of sour cream. Bam! There we go. And as you guys may or may not know, I love my black pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and toss a little bit of that on. And that is our loaded cauliflower chowder. Hope you guys make this at home. Enjoy! Woo!